Before I jump into this video and give you guys a ton of MLB The Show 18 content this year, I just want to say a big thank you to Sony for hooking me up with an early copy of this game so I can bring you guys tons of content for MLB The Show. Let's get it. Before I kick the series off for MLB The Show 18, I have kind of a big announcement to make. I am going to be resetting this player and starting from scratch for MLB The Show 18. I know it's a little controversial, but let me explain why. As a lot of you guys know, they completely redid Road to the Show this year. Progression is completely new, and there's so many things that are new that I thought, you know what, rather than just kind of run through it again and keep going from here and have this god tier player, I'd rather start and do the minor league journey over again with Doug Veney, see what his entire career starts shaping up to be, and I think it's going to be the best decision going forward. The other big catalyst for me in making this decision is that a lot of you guys know I was scanned into this game, so instead of being this player you see kind of on the screen like right above me, I have my actual face, my actual body completely scanned into the game with all my animations, so I kind of want to start fresh with all of that stuff and rewrite my entire journey. So before we say goodbye to this player, here's a look at my entire journey, all my stats that I kind of compiled with him, so I don't want you guys to be salty and say, you know what, you didn't show us. So here's a good look at what we did. We played from basically 2017 to 2020. We had 472 games under our belt, almost 600 hits, home runs we were at 140, 379 RBIs, almost 150 stolen bases, an average of 320 across the board. I mean, these are pretty good numbers if you ask me. And the last thing I'll show you guys before we reset and go into a brand new career is a look at kind of what we did in the postseason and kind of our accolades overall. So we had the World Series MVP, the postseason MVP, we won a home run derby, we won the Silver Slugger, the Hank Aaron, the batting title, the MVP. I mean, look at all the things that we did in a pretty young career. Like, this is really impressive stuff. But with that, we're going to bid adieu. It was a fun journey, but it's time to start a brand new Doug Veney career right now. Now that we've said goodbye to my old Road to the Show character, it's time to create the new one, and let's just finally see what I actually look like in this game. So, of course, I'm going to be from the East Coast. I'm going to be a center fielder. If you're wondering if I'm still doing the Kendall King series, yes, the shortstop career will still continue. We'll probably retire him at some point during this year, but he'll continue his career for sure. Now, you're also presented with the option to either mimic an MLB player, or you can become a custom player, and because I'm trying to create my own journey here, I'm going to be a custom player for sure. Now, this is honestly the big moment for me because this is the first time I'm actually going to see what my character looks like. So, in order to create my character, here's what you do. Basically, you enter in the first name as Doug, which again is my real first name. You enter your last name as Veney, which is my real last name. And once you do that, you get a little message that pops up. It's going to say the player name you enter matches that of a specialty character recognized in our database. If you choose to continue and use it, you'll be unable to edit various attributes, including the player name. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Well, yes, because that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do here. So we're going to hit yes. Oh, okay. This is like super dramatic, right? Like I thought I was going to see my character from like the front, but they show you from behind. So far it looks like me. Get a little sneak peek here. Ooh, okay. I'm so nervous. I am so nervous to see this. All right, guys, I'm getting teary-eyed. I haven't seen this yet. It looks like my ears. Looks like my head shape for sure. The back of my neck looks pretty like spot on. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. I went the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have, oh my god, I don't have words. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, you guys had to excuse me because I got a little teary-eyed there, but this is spot on. Like, this is unbelievable. I'm at a loss for words for what Sony San Diego Studios has done for me. Shout out to them for, first of all, hooking me up with an early copy of the game, but I'm at a loss for words. Like, this is spot on. Like, my ears, like, that's literally my ear. My sideburns that don't connect, like, it has that. It has my little 5 o'clock shadow right there. You can see my neck, like, my Adam's apple, like, all of that stuff is there. This is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. Now that I've finished freaking out about my player, let's go ahead and look at everything really quick so that if you guys want to recreate me too, you have an option to do it literally to a T. So again, first and last name is Doug Veney. It'll automatically flip you into this character. First name, Doug. The last name, they don't really have it in the game because My last name isn't the same as any MLB player, but we went with what we went with last year, which is Big Daddy. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The number is going to be 24. Secondary position is left field. Favorite position is center field. Keep that in mind. And then we're going to throw right, and we're also going to bat right. And of course, I'm from Virginia. As for the animations, I'm going to say my running style is number 4. Honestly, I have no idea if it should be number 1 or number 4, but I'm going to go with number 4. Catcher style doesn't matter because I'm never going to play catcher. For the swing type, you want to go with default. That'll pretty much be exactly what it should be. Practice swing is literally, it blows my mind. This is my exact animation that I use for practice swing. Like, this is the coolest thing in the world. Now for my stride, leave that on default. Pretty much a lot of these you want to leave on default. Take pitch strike. Of course, you know, I'm going to argue with the umpire. It's never my fault, okay? It's never my fault. I'm undefeated. I've never lost, so it's always the umpire's fault. For missing is default. Home run is a left-hander. I'm not a left-hander. For home run for the right hand, you want to do either the default one, which is right here, or I think it was that one. Yeah. So default or style 25. I actually have a lot of these in here, and I'll cover them in a different video, but those are my 2 favorite ones that I personally recorded. This one I think is kind of incredible, so you kind of got to go ahead and roll with that one. But those are the ones I'm recommending you guys stick with. And then for the home run celebration, this is my favorite one. This is a tribute to The Rock, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. I had to hit him with the rock bottom, throw off the wristband, hit him with the rock bottom, and then go ahead and celebrate with your teammates. So those are what I'm going to roll with for the animations. We can fly through the equipment really quick. Again, this is like beyond spot on. Like, it's kind of wild here. But necklace, we're gonna roll with thin. We're gonna do gold because, you know, hashtag gold everything. Pro combat, yes. Jersey sleeve length about a 78 or so. Pant style long because I'm not one of those guys that's gonna have stirrups. For my glove, here's a quick way to create my glove. This is actually kind of an ode to my high school colors, which are maroon and white and maroon and silver. So we're gonna pay a little bit of an homage to Luray High School. Shout out to them. So we're gonna roll with a black glove, which is what I wore in high school baseball. Web style Pro H. We're gonna go web color silver. We're gonna do a little bit of maroon, and then I'm gonna kind of fly through these so you kind of see how everything looks. But that's the basis of what my glove should look like if you want to recreate me. For my bat, I don't really have anything super crazy here, so we're gonna rock a maroon basic bat color. We're gonna also do a silver handle color, tape styles cross, grip style 1, and then you can see the rest of it pretty much here. It's pretty basic, like no pine tar in the bat, barrel ring, yes, and that's pretty much the basis for it. Batting gloves are a must. I'm not Vladimir Guerrero out here, so I need my batting gloves. Again, those are going to be maroon, a little bit of silver, a little bit of black, and then for the gloves in pocket, it should always be on the left side. That's the best side. For my hat, a lot of you guys made fun of me when I did the 2 flaps, so we're gonna chill with a protective hat. We're gonna go with the chin guard, no. Helmet flaps are doing 1, because again, you guys roasted me when I did this. You said I was like a high school kid, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're doing 1 flap. Cap style normal, and then you're gonna see the cap brim style should be flat, because I always wore mine as flat. I never wanted to like bend it or break it. I was kind of superstitious, so keep the brim flat. That's what matters the most. Then for my batting gear, I'm not rocking an elbow guard. I'm not rocking a shin guard. For fielding gear, pretty much basic. Like, I'm not really having any armbands or wristbands just yet. Maybe we'll get some swaggy gear at some point in the game, and then I'll switch that up. But for now, we're just going to keep it pretty basic. For sleeves and tape, I'm going to have sleeves for both. You're going to do 3/4 sleeves, and then that's pretty much it. Eventually, I'll do compression sleeves, but again, I don't really have any equipment. For eyewear, you know what? I kind of thought about doing some spectacles, but I think for the most part, we're going to say no to the glasses all the way around. Cleats, again, no fancy cleats, but when I get some nice cleats, you know I'm going to make them look fire, believe that. So there we have it. We've created my player. That is how you create me in MLB The Show 18. Oh my god, this is still unbelievable. Let's go ahead and jump into the minor leagues and show that we're ready to go.